Thank you for watching. I am Thomas Mergle. This is a review for the new Abigail Williams album, The Accuser. This album will be coming out October 30th, 2015 on Candlelight Records, an American black metal band from out of Olympia, Washington. Now they started in Phoenix, Arizona, moved a couple cities. Now they're in Olympia, Washington. Their rise to black metal has been kind of some people would say it's kind of stale. It never really was true cult black metal, but it always just, to me, it got a little better and better, and it was on a steady stream to their, just finding what they needed to sound like to make them stand out. Abigail Williams stands out in a way that they can achieve the aggressiveness that they want and the angst that they need to show to make them a contender for heavy black metal. But then they also can crank up the slower tempos and the clean channels and the arpeggios to make atmospheric black metal. They do atmospheric black metal, not in the sense of, Russian atmospheric black metal or even anything Scandinavian. But what they do is they have a definitely, like, kind of a post black metal sound, as well as a traditional American black metal sound, sort of like Vatnet Viskar, their new album Settler. I mean, Abigail Williams kind of sounds like them in a way, and on some of these songs. They have never. Abigail Williams has never been an outstanding band. They've always just been a moderately good band in terms of the black metal sound and the genre. There's been, of course, people that just like to shit on them and not really care for what they do, but I really liked their last album, that album being Becoming, I think it was called, and I thought that was a really solid album. I gave that a 4 out of 5 back in the day. I think it was 2012, and I listened to this about 3 or 4 times, and I will say that while it has its good moments, it's really, I mean, compared to a lot of the stuff I've heard this year, this is like, it's above average, but that is pretty much it. The album begins with like a moderately tempoed, kind of trying to be fast, brash, raw, thrashy sound. It's off-putting because the guitar tone kind of throws it off a little bit. I don't like the guitar tone on this album. The production seems like they could have benefited from having a little more bass to add to the atmosphere of their sound. I really think that they were trying too hard to get that early 90s absolutely no bass in their sound kind of mentality or feeling. But with their style of black metal, I really think they could have added a little bit more to their bass guitar, and it would have came together a lot better. The more thrash-oriented black metal is rather weak, as there is no rolling power along with it. Something Mossen Heinrichtung or Marduk has done earlier this year, and it's way better. Their stuff is way better than what Abigail Williams' heavier, thrashier stuff is. Now, like I said before, the more mellow atmospheric tracks or the chunkier post black metal stuff that they do it has more of an appeal to me. They did that on their last album a lot more, and I thought it was really good. It has a really dark presence, a driven ambiance, and that sound, it sounds grim and dark. I like that. You'll hear that on the song "The Cold Lines." Abigail Williams has a good thing going for them, but there's also some bad things going for them, which I've explained ahead of this. Some of the songwriting just seems flat. It seems forced. It doesn't flow as well as I would like it to. Like I said, the heavier stuff just does not sit well with me. It just sounds like they're trying to be something that's not them. If Abigail Williams concentrated on their slower work, that is more fulfilling to me. I think they really nailed their atmosphere with that guitar tone. That guitar tone isn't the best, but when they do the slower atmospheric kind of black metal, I think it sounds really good. It has more of like the song of the Outer Darkness that was more fulfilling. It was an excellent medium of both semi-heavy and semi-thick atmosphere, and I thought that was really good. Abigail Williams' The Accuser is a good album, but considering the amount of amazing black metal I've heard this year, it's just lacking. Compared to Drowning the Light, compared to Leviathan. I mean, all of these bands that I've heard in the black metal genre are just phenomenal. Just not really just genre defining, but they are really good at what they do. Abigail Williams is good, but I really don't see myself listening to this album too much more. Like I said, I listened to it 3 or 4 times, and I liked what I heard, but wanting to replay and re-listen to it, I really have. I think I've reached my end on that album. Has some good moments, not as memorable as their last release, and not as memorable as I really wanted it to be. The good parts are really good, though, so I'm going to kind of give this a moderately decent rating. It's going to be a 7.5 out of 10. Again, the album comes out October 30th, 2015 on Candlelight Records. So if you like the American black metal sound, these guys will do it for you. If you are more prone to the European or Russian style of black metal, I really don't know if this will do it for you. I know a lot of elitists will shit on this. Abigail Williams' last album, Becoming, was a lot more fulfilling, very good music, and I really think that they kind of took a step back from that songwriting and progression. So The Accuser isn't as good as their last album, unfortunately. Still a decent listen. I suggest listening to it. 7.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching. I'll have more reviews very soon. I'm very motivated to do reviews, and I hope you enjoy these. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and commenting, and I'll see you in the next review. Have a good day.